Do you know that creating psychology videos is one of the easiest types of content to make in 2026 and one of the most profitable ways to make money online? For example, this psychology channel is earning anywhere from $1,000 to $26,000 per month, according to Social Blade, simply by posting faceless psychology videos. And here's the craziest part. This channel was created just 3 months ago and has already grown to 172,000 subscribers with only 44 videos. This isn't luck. There's actually a system behind it, a repeatable, strategic process that combines storytelling, emotion, and AI tools in a way that connects with people all over the world. Hi, my name is Nuli, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create these types of videos using 100% free AI tools. But that's not all. I'm also going to break down the exact strategy this channel uses, plus show you how to scale your workflow by mass producing videos so you can upload more content and monetize much faster. Make sure you watch until the end, because I'll walk you through the entire step-by-step workflow so you don't miss any important details. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have everything you need to start your own profitable psychology channel. Sounds interesting, right? Let's get started. Start with the channel name. The best way to do this is to go back to the channel we're modeling. Click More, scroll down, then click Share Channel, and select Copy. Now head back to ChatGPT, paste the link, and click Send. You'll notice ChatGPT breaks down everything about the channel, making it much easier to guide it while building our own unique channel. Remember, we're not copying the channel, we're modeling its successful pattern, which is one of the fastest ways to monetize on YouTube. Now that ChatGPT understands the direction we want to take, we're ready for the next step. Next, I'll give it this prompt. I'm building a psychology-focused YouTube channel similar to Psychology Simplified. Suggest 20 channel names that are unique yet simple. Don't worry, I'll leave the prompt link in the description. Then click the send arrow. You'll see that it generates some really unique and creative name ideas. Take your time, go through the suggestions carefully, and choose the one that best matches your vision and overall style. I think I like this one, so that's the name I'll be using. For the channel logo, I used this simple prompt. Give me 5 channel image logo ideas named the channel name I chose, and so on. And here's what it generated. 5 different logo design ideas. Super easy, just like I mentioned. You can pick any of them. You can also generate 2 or 3 options and compare, but I personally just asked it to generate the first one. And here's what it created. I absolutely love the design. The colors and the brain icon, everything looks great. So for the channel banner, I used this prompt, and this is what it generated, which I love as well. Nice, clean, and simple, just like that of our competitor. Feel free to tweak yours to match your own preferred style. Once you've finished your channel branding, just go ahead and set up your channel. I've already covered this step in one of the videos on my channel. I'll also leave the link in the description. Now that we have our channel ready, let's start putting together our video idea generation. It's very easy and simple. Now, this step is important. We need to study what is already working and reverse engineer it so we can attract views just like them. I'll head over to our competitor's channel, click on their most popular videos, and take a screenshot of their best performing video titles. Then come back to ChatGPT, click on the plus icon, and upload the screenshot we just took. Next, paste this prompt. These ideas are getting a lot of views and engagement. Can you give me 20 similar catchy titles tailored to different generational behaviors and individual personality types? I want them to feel personal, relatable, and connected to today's world and current events. I'll be using them to create videos in the same style and format. Also, please include the best matching thumbnail idea, similar to the style of the uploaded screenshot. Then click the send arrow icon to generate. Now look at what it gives us. Highly engaging topics people instantly connect with, along with matching thumbnail ideas and text. So cool. Examples like The Psychology of People Who Feel Old, Psychology of Gen Z Burnout, Why They're Tired So Early. These titles are gold. They're relatable, slightly call people out, and tap into high-CTR topics. Anything that gently exposes behaviors people recognize in themselves will almost always outperform purely educational content. Next is scripting. Head to the Google Doc and copy the script prompt. It contains our competitors' kind of style and structure. This isn't about copying their channel. It's about understanding why their format works and applying that same logic to our own uploads. Now paste that prompt into ChatGPT. Then come over to the section labeled Topic. Paste any of the ideas we generated. I think I love this one. People who prefer online friends over real-life friends. Here's why. I'll copy and paste it here. You can adjust the word count if needed, but I'm going to leave it as it is and click Generate. And just like that, our script is ready. Even from the first few lines, you can already tell it delivers strong storytelling and emotion, very similar to what makes our competitors' content so engaging. Next is image generation. This step is critical because if you get this wrong, the entire video can fall apart. The Psychology Simplified style is very clean and simple, minimalist art with a 2D, hand-drawn cartoon character look. We're going to use this prompt. Then copy the script, paste it here, and click Send. Our image generation prompt is now ready. I'll copy the entire prompt and move on to the next step to generate all our images in bulk. Head over to Google and type Auto Whisk. Click on the first link and it will bring you here. You'll see an Add to Chrome button. Mine shows Remove from Chrome because I already have it installed. You can watch the full installation tutorial video over here, but only watch it after you finish this video. Once it's installed and pinned to your taskbar, click on it and add it to your side panel. Now select version 7.51 Classic, and then click Google Whisk. This will take you to the main interface. Paste your image generation prompt here. For character consistency, click here and upload your reference image. Then scroll down and click Run on this project. Now, all your images will start generating automatically. No need to manually input prompts one by one. And here's the really mind-blowing part. This automation also automatically downloads all the images directly to your computer, all for free. When I said this process is extremely easy, I truly meant it, and you can already see how consistent our character looks across all the generated images, which is honestly so cool. Time to wrap up our production by generating our voiceover. I'm using Google AI Studio. Click on Text-to-Speech, select Gemini 2.5 Pro, and then toggle it to single speaker. For the voices, I tested all the available options. The ones I liked the most, which sounded closest to our competitor, were Puck and Shedar. For this tutorial, I'm selecting Puck. Here in Style, I'll change the default setting from Friendly to Conversational. Finally, I'll paste my script and click Run. Our voice has finished generating. Let's preview it.
There's a quiet kind of comfort that happens when your phone lights up with a message from someone you've never met in person. And yet, somehow, they know exactly how to talk to you. The conversation flows easily.
This sounds good to me, so I'll click the 3 dots and download it to my computer. Finally, let's edit everything together. I'll be using CapCut. Click on New Video, select all the images we just generated one after the other, then import them into the timeline. Next, click on Audio to bring in our sound. Now start matching the photos with the audio. Take your time with this step to make sure everything flows naturally. Since we're working with images, we need to bring them to life, just like that of our competitors, so they don't look static and boring. At the starting frame, click Effect, then choose Slow Zoom to create a smooth zoom-out effect. After that, reduce the speed and intensity until it looks clean and natural. You'll be able to see the change directly on the image. You can also add transitions. There are plenty to choose from. I'll pick Snap Back to create a nice zoom-in effect. Feel free to experiment and edit in a way that matches your style. Once you're done editing, click on Text and select Captions. There are many caption styles available, but we'll go with a simple, clean option. I'll choose this one, click Generate, and there it is. When everything looks polished and ready, click Export. It will start generating your video. And that's it. Before we create our thumbnail, let's preview our final video.
There's a quiet kind of comfort that happens when your phone lights up with a message from someone you've never met in person. And yet, somehow, they know exactly how to talk to you. The conversation flows easily. You don't feel rushed. You don't feel watched. You don't feel like you have to perform or fill the silence. You can disappear for a few hours, come back, and the connection still feels intact. But then, when you're sitting in a room with people physically around you, something shifts. You might care about them. You might even enjoy their company. And still, there's this subtle tension in your body, like you're slightly out of sync with the moment, like you're translating yourself in real time. Most people don't talk about that difference out loud, and when they do notice it, it's often misunderstood. Preferring conversations that happen through screens instead of face-to-face is sometimes labeled as avoidance, social weakness, or a sign that someone is disconnected from real life. There's often this quiet assumption that physical friendships are somehow more authentic, more meaningful, or more emotionally mature. But that interpretation misses something important, because for many people, this pattern isn't about rejecting real-world connection. It's about finding a space where connection feels safer, clearer, and more honest. People who find themselves naturally gravitating toward online friendships.
To wrap things up, what really determines whether your video gets tons of views or completely flops often comes down to your thumbnail creation. This plays a massive role in grabbing attention and getting people to click. Strong thumbnails rely on consistency and clear visual elements. When viewers recognize your style, they're far more likely to trust your content and click on your videos. To create our thumbnail, we'll go back to the thumbnail text prompt we generated earlier. Copy the thumbnail text, then come back to Google Whisk. Click here to upload our reference character image. Make sure this yellow checkmark is turned on, and under Style, upload the screenshot of the channel we're modeling after. Wait for it to show the checkmark, then paste your prompt right here. Make sure it's set to a 16:9 aspect ratio. Then click the send arrow. It will start generating your thumbnail. And here it is. Clean, simple, and eye-catching. You can also ask ChatGPT to generate different versions, just like I did with these examples here. Now I'm eager and waiting to see yours, so don't forget to tag me. And hey, if you found value in this video, please support the channel by liking this video and subscribing. It really motivates me. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.